Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Western Centurion channel. And no, you haven't fallen asleep and miraculously woken up a month later to another Western Centurion video. It is actually still Monday, and I've incredibly decided to make 2 videos in 2 days. Lucky people, hey? Well, okay, there is a reason for doing this video today, but first of all I've got to make an amendment to my video yesterday with one of the shout outs for Tony Doc's station. Actually the name of that channel is named after the grandfather of the person who's created the channel. So it's actually James whose channel it is. Alright, so I put that right. First one, first cock up. And the other one was I had a strange sort of request for a shout out to a channel, and that is, I hope I get this right, is Gucciii Nation. Sorry if I pronounce that wrong, I'm terrible with stuff like that. And it looks like a gaming station, but he did ask me to give a shout out and I said I would, so I'm just honouring what I said, okay? But when I do my other video, there'll be 2 new shout outs as well, alright? So very briefly, what this video is about, and I'm sure some of you or most of you are waiting to see what is inside this box. So shall we get an open it and have a look? Yeah? Well, what I do, I've got to get the camera ready and set up because I can't open it whilst holding it. So I need the camera set up and the box put somewhere. Okay, so don't go anywhere, stay with me and we'll get to see what's inside the box. Right, okay everyone, here's the box, and got my trusty little craft knife, and let's open it. Oh, exciting, exciting. Let's see what's inside. Bit of paperwork. Nope, don't want to see that. That's the receipt. I'll just put that out of view. Here we go. Osborne models. Bristol Model Railway Exhibition, and some limited editions. I'll have to go and look at those at some point. Right, but what's inside? Oh yes. Oh, they must be having a giraffe. A bolt and a nut. Oh, just what I always wanted. Thank you so much. But oh, hang on a minute. There's something else in here, you know. I wonder what it could be. Shall we have a look? Okay. Oh yeah. Got it. Oh, hang on. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Yes, a Z21. No idea what I'm going to do with this. Don't even know what it's for, but I'm sure we'll find a use for it for the layout, won't we? Hey. Okay, right. That's the fun done and over with. Now, what I'll do, I think I need to explain to you the reason behind buying this. Alright, so back again in a mo. And welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of a stupid prank of mine, but yeah, I'll forget that. Right, so why have I decided to go with the Z21, or to some of you it will be called the Z21? And this is obviously the black version with the capital Z. The other version is a white one with the lowercase z. Well, the whole reason behind this is the fact that for a while now I've been having a few issues with Railmaster. I don't think it's actually the E-Link, I think it's the software side of things. And the fact that decoders are advancing so much now, and I don't think that Railmaster is keeping up with the pace. So, for example, the two locos I got at Christmas, the diesel rail car. Now, that has a Zimo decoder in, and the sound file is by Mr. Sound Guy. And with that, you've got the option for U-Drive. So basically, when the loco's going, you can have it going at top speed, and when you shut the throttle off, the loco won't stop, it will just coast. And you have the ability to manually use a brake to bring that loco to a stop where and when you want it to stop. So it makes it more realistic. Now, what I found that on oh crumbs, I've forgotten what it is already, on Railmaster, is that the fact there is a delay when you press the button. I think it's about 4 seconds. So you press the button and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it will come off. But by then the loco's pretty much coming to a stop, so you've lost all controllability with the braking. And then to add on top of that, what I've been noticing is that when you press the panic button or the all stop button, it doesn't always work. And yes, I have been in the settings and changed it, because I think there's, I can't remember what the exact terminology that's used, but there's one which is the safe stop, which will mean that it takes the throttle, or shuts the throttle down on all the locos that are moving, so they'll come to a stop by themselves. Now I've changed that to a proper all stop, whereas it stops locos dead, but that doesn't always happen, and I've had some very close near misses, and I can see that one day it could be a very expensive near miss. And I'm really not happy with it. And I've spent the last, well, over a year, maybe a year and a half, reading up about the Rocco Z21, the differences between the two versions, and there is quite a bit of a difference between the two. So basically, the white one is a lot of people call it the starter system, and this is the, I wouldn't say more advanced, but you get a lot more options with it. Okay. And for my needs, I don't know. I probably would have got away with the white version, but I'm just trying to look towards the future and what might be out later on. So I thought I'd bite the bullet and I'll go with the black version. And hey, you never know. Later on, I might actually use a lot of the extra functions you get with it. So. Yeah, that is primarily the reason I wanted to do this. It's, from what I've seen and what I've read, you really have total control over what you are running on your layout, and it's meant to be pretty easy to set up. I haven't set it up yet, but over the next couple of weeks that's what I'll do. Now, at the moment I've got my layout running on the computer with the big screen. That's why I've got the big screen in here. Now, you can use a computer with this, but you've got to have a separate piece of software, something like iTrains, which is what I'm also looking at. But boy, that's expensive. For the the full version of it, that's €299. Now I think that works out about £260 or something, or 270. In 2016 I think that was €199. But that just gives you all functionality of that piece of software. A lot of stuff that I wouldn't need. But also on there, one of the ones you would want to use is the one for programming the CVs. Now that comes out about something like €220. So still a lot of money. Whereas on this you can obviously program the CVs and set them. I think you can even do it on the main running track as well, as long as you've got the ID for the loco. You can put that in and you can change the CVs whilst it's on the main layout quite safely apparently, but that's to be seen. I'll have a look and play about with that sort of stuff. So for me, I think this is absolutely perfect for the Four Seasons layout. It's got futurability, if there's such a word. So yeah, I think this will last for quite some time into the future. It's a big investment, I must admit, but one I just felt was right to do. And yeah, and once I start getting all things set up, obviously I'll do some more videos to give you updates on how I'm getting along with it, how I've got it to work with the Mega Point control system. That should be pretty straightforward, but that's to be seen yet. I can't foresee any problems. Fingers crossed. So yes, I'll keep you updated on how I get on with it, and I just can't wait to get it out of the box and have a play. Okay. I'll try and get another video done this week or this weekend. I'm not sure what it's going to be about yet. It might be about these little video cameras, or it might be just to take you around the layout so you can see what I've done and what I'm looking at doing this year. So yeah, no, actually it might be that one, I think, and I'll do these little cameras on the next one after that. Okay, so anyway, you all have a great evening and enjoy your week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.